Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I haven't sat down in ages to do a sit down video, but I thought why not? I feel like I've been posting a lot and a lot of long vlogs recently, and I know you guys love vlogs, but I also do love a good sit down video. I have my robe on. Yes, I have been obsessed with Victoria's Secret ever since I did watch their fashion show, and I have maybe spent a little bit too much money in Victoria's Secret because I'm just obsessed with them. Yeah, however, does it make me feel really put together? Absolutely. I thought today would be kind of a different video, almost inspired by like the Vogue Get Ready With Me with celebrities. This could potentially be my way of manifesting that for my future, because that would just, I mean, I'm not going to say it's an unrealistic goal, but anyways, so I just thought we could sit together. I have loads of new makeup that I need to try out because I'm just obsessed with anything makeup at the minute. I'm really feeling like my inner girly girl. I feel like I lost it for quite a while and I wasn't really too bothered, but now she's back and she's in full swing, if you can't already tell. So I thought, what a better way to do this and like kind of a testing new products and new makeup routine, all that jazz in one video. And I thought you guys would enjoy it. Obviously, hopefully you do if you clicked onto this video. Anyways, I'm just gonna clip my hair back. I always use these ones, however sometimes I do feel like they don't really get your makeup out your face, not your makeup out your face, your hair out your makeup, especially like around this bit, but they are the cutest. These ones are actually Tatcha ones, and guys, when I tell you I'm obsessed, this, if you haven't used these but you've seen the hype like I did, I've already got my second pot literally ready to be opened. Well, I mean, there's 70 in here and I must have used 10 maybe, and I've already bought another one because I'm not going a second where I don't have these. These are actually the mild ones. You can get the dark blue ones, which aren't the mild ones. However, because of my skin, it also comes with these little tweezers. Because of my skin, I prefer the mild ones because I do have sensitive, acne-prone skin. So I honestly just asked the girl in Pure Soul and she just kind of gave me advice, and I kind of decided upon myself that I would get the mild ones. But I know Casey did get the dark blue ones, so... And I've seen loads of people use the dark blue ones, actually more than the mild ones, but these ones work really well for my skin if I do so to myself. Let me just check this camera's blurry or not. Is that better? Sorry, the lighting's like a bit odd on this video because it is so bright outside, but I feel like, is that too bright almost? I'm not really sure. What do you guys think? Okay, maybe I will leave it like this. Sorry if the lighting's a bit off on this video, but I don't know why it's so sunny, and it's weird because it's October the 28th and we haven't actually really had that many bad days, which obviously I'm not complaining about, but anyways. So yeah, I literally use that. I've literally just woken up, and to be fair, that is technically my skincare from last night, because I don't wash my face in the morning. I know you hear so many things saying wash your face in the morning, don't wash your face in the morning. I do this for my skin. I just think do whatever you want for your skin. Now, I probably should have got all my makeup out before I'm going to start digging down, because these are my makeup drawers here, but I'm going to go in with the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. Everyone says like skin prep is the most important part, and I honestly, I do actually believe that. However, have I mastered a skin prep routine? Absolutely not. And have I mastered doing my own makeup? Absolutely not. But then I'm just going to take it as in, we'll get there one day. This Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream is insanely expensive. Like, honestly, it's to the point where you have to genuinely know you're going to love this product before you buy it, because the big one's like £97, which is just, it's insane for a moisturiser. But guys, I actually would rather not tell you this, but it is worth every hype. Like, I would genuinely, I wish I could tell you it wasn't worth the hype, because no one should be spending an absurd amount on a moisturiser, but it is worth the hype. I'm going to be completely real. I also like this is the cream, but the moisturiser is like more liquidy. Again, they are both insane products. They don't break me out as an acne girly, and I'm just obsessed, guys. I'm going to say it here, I am obsessed. Okay, I've just grabbed my makeup brushes. Believe it or not, I did actually wash these like a couple weeks ago, but you can tell the brushes that I don't use and the brushes that I do use, like, because obviously I've been doing my makeup since then. But anyways, skin prep, I'm gonna go in with, I do love, you guys, the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I like this when I go out in the evening. I do feel like it lasts on my skin. However, day to day, Huda Beauty Easy Blur. Oh my god, there's a fly. I can't tell if that's in. Oh no, it's outside. It is so good. It blurs in all the places where you need, and it is still really like, it's not thick, which I find out with like the Professional from Benefit. I find it quite thick on the skin, but this one I'm obsessed with. I really do like it, and I mainly put it like around my nose, on my like T-zone and chin, but I do spread it out until whatever. And if I do have like, say my skin's broken out, I will put it mainly over my skin as well, because I feel like it just adds that level of blur. What else for primer? Guys, I was obsessed with this. I really was. I thought it was so good, and it broke me out. Well, I'm pretty sure it broke me out, so I stopped using it. But it is such a good primer, and I did love it, but it broke me out in like little highs, so I did stop using that. Anyways, if you know, you know. Everyone, I haven't tried this product. This is a new product for me to try, and I'm so excited. If you know me, I need to make sure I use the old one, not the new one, because I do have a new one, but I want to run this one out first. The Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Concealer is my favourite concealer of all time. I've seen this everywhere. I did shade match online, so it could be a very wrong situation here, but this is insane. I mean, I've never used it. Should we try it together? So I'm just gonna... Okay, is that my shade? I don't really know. It's a lot thicker than I thought it was going to be. I believe it is a skin tint, not a foundation. Yeah, blurring skin tint. But it feels very thick. Is this my colour? Okay. I don't think it's not my colour. Hang on. I shade match perfectly online. Because if I did... Sorry, these faces that I'm going to be putting in this video is going to be disgusting, to be honest, because I'm such a face puller. Guys! Sorry, let me grab this mirror because there's actually a mirror next to what I am. Can you guys see this? Oh my god. Why did I just bite my lip? That is disgusting. Guys, this is so good. See, look, it's all in my hair though. And I've got a hair on my face, you know, one of them. Oh my god. This is in shade 5. Just in shade 5. I do like the consistency. I feel like it would be very buildable. However, what I've got on, I mean, you can still see... Can you see everything underneath? I don't know. Oh my god, guys, I'm kind of obsessed. Let me add some more and see if this is buildable. To be fair though, my tan is definitely on its way out. So if I was to be tanned, I'm not sure if this would be my perfect colour. However, when I'm that little bit more paler, oh my god, guys. I can't even tell you how good my skin looks right now. Okay, I'm obsessed. I'm actually obsessed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm obsessed. It is very buildable. Fenty Beauty, Fenty Skin is just... I think it could overtake my favourite brand. Huda Beauty has been up there since the first Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder I got. Has it been overtaken? Guys, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think it possibly could have. My skin looks amazing and I am so impressed with this product. And for barely any skin prep as well, like I haven't got anything glowy on my skin, well, except from the touch up, I did blur it, so it kind of blurs the glow as well. I am so impressed with this, guys. Can you guys see that? Can you see that? It looks insane. Oh my god, I am so happy that I've managed, because I was using originally the Maybelline Super Stay Skin Tint, and this was honestly just as insane. This is definitely a fraction of the price than this, but this is worth, again, all the hype it deserves. Okay, I'm actually the type of person who goes on to bronzer, no, powder, cream bronzer, cream blusher, and then, why is my brain not braining? And then concealer. Why did it take me so long to figure out? For my cream bronzer, the Refi, this is in shade Oak. I haven't been using this for the longest time. To be honest, I swap quite regularly between this and the NARS Laguna bronzer. I just feel like this is a little bit too grey, whereas this is more orange. And depending on what, obviously, you want for yourself, I prefer a little bit more of like an orangey bronze. I just stick my nail into it. Instead of like a contour colour. So what brush I'm going to go in for, again, I swap these out all the time. I really need to get like a confined brush kit because I don't really know what brushes to use for what, but I just use like the smaller end. To be honest, I should be more scared of bronzer than I am. I'm really not, but I feel like because this concealer, this skin tint is on the lighter side, that I could get away with it. I am genuinely doing my makeup to take it off because I will be going to the gym later. I have been honestly obsessed with the gym and going to the gym and everything about my gym. If you guys don't know, if you haven't watched my past vlogs, all I've been going on about. Well, I feel like that's all I've been going on about, but I actually don't know how much really I'm talking about it on YouTube. I know in one vlog I definitely did talk about my PT and that. However, obviously I've been speaking about it a lot. I don't want it to come across as if I've got my life together, I'm so motivated all the time, I'm going to the gym, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, doing the other. Like, when I vlog, I'm only vlogging literally the best part. So I feel like it can come across, especially for people younger than me or my age, watching this thinking, oh my god, she has her life together. Well, it doesn't come across like I have my life together, but you guys kind of get what I'm trying to say. And I'm obviously only showing you the highlights of everything, so obviously it's going to appear that way. I feel like now I'm only coming out of like a burnout cycle, and when I tell you this cycle has been going on for months. I basically quit my gym membership, I don't even know when I did it, ages ago, and I kind of convinced myself like, oh, it's fine, I have a gym at Ethan's, like I don't need to go to the gym. Like, I saw it more as like, I don't need to lose weight, I don't need to do this, I'm content with my body, so I'm not gonna go. Instead of this is good to keep your health up, to kind of keep sane, to do something, to go somewhere. So that's kind of where my cycle was going, and I honestly lacked complete motivation, but now I've started, it honestly really helps. And that brings me on to the sponsor of this video, which is BetterHelp. I feel like therapy is such a taboo word. I feel like when you hear therapy, you think, oh my god, like, I don't know why, I feel like it gives negative connotations, even though it literally is the complete opposite, because obviously it's kind of been associated with, if you're going through a bad time, you go to therapy, but it's not even that. Therapy is just a thing that is like a conversation that can help anyone, literally anyone and everyone. Just quickly, whilst I talk to you guys about BetterHelp, I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty. Again, I've never tried this colour, I don't believe. This is in the shade Strawberry Cream Flush Duos, and I'm so excited to try this. And also, I feel like therapy appears as in older people who have had more, not experiences in life, because obviously that is different for everyone else, but like more time with life. I hope you guys know what I mean. But again, I just want to make it less of a taboo topic. If you need to go to therapy, it is not this negative thing. It can genuinely just be something that can help you get through spirals, that can help you get through burnouts, which I feel like all teenagers really do struggle with, especially because I feel like when you're at, am I adding too much blush? Maybe. When you're at this point of your life, you're kind of either expected to know what you're going to do, or if you don't know what to do, you're kind of stressed out and thinking, what am I even going to do with my life? Having a conversation with someone can really help open that perspective, because I feel like even though you can talk to your family and that, sometimes I do like having an outsider's perspective who literally know nothing except from what I filled out on a form, kind of what I've told them about myself and what I want them to know about me, and offer me this advice, which I think really, really does help. I can understand how hard it is to actually break cycles and gain motivation in a place where you feel like you really have struggled having it, and knowing like, when is it going to come again, like is it ever going to come again, which definitely is. BetterHelp is there to offer you the tools to change. They will pair you with a credentialed therapist who is trained to listen to you and help you and give you advice. Obviously, as it is a therapist, no one you know personally, it will be unbiased, which I think is the most refreshing word when it comes to stuff like that. Like, just having an unbiased perspective is just my favourite part. It is super easy. You fill out a questionnaire to be matched with your therapist, and you're also able to change your therapist at any time in order for you to get the right fit. So there is no pressure, no taboo around, oh my god, I feel bad, this isn't a therapist for me. Everything is open, and if you need change, then you're able to get that. With over 7,000 reviews and a 4.3 rating on Trustpilot, BetterHelp is a platform you can trust, and I feel like us and our age, we just need to be more open and just accept the fact that therapy is not a negative, it is not something that we need to run from. It is genuinely something that can help you and offer you the tools to change, or just advice that you might be needing, and to just gain that reassurance that breaking cycles or anything that you do need help with isn't a weakness, and therapy can help you not feel alone if you do feel that way. If you click the link in the description, you're actually able to get 10% off your first month in therapy. So I really hope you guys take this and not do whatever you want with it, but kind of really put it in perspective whether this will help you out. Anyways, I feel like I've gone on the longest tangent. It is just something I am very passionate about, with helping people, especially people our age. Anyways, let's not go on it anymore. Let's go on to concealer. This is the Fenty Beauty concealer again, the one that, is this my next step? Yeah. I just do it down the nose, in the corner, like so. I love this stuff. I can put as much on or as little on as I want and it will still come out the exact same, not cakey or anything. In all my years of doing makeup, I still have no clue why I put concealer on my chin. Obviously I get if I have something there, but I genuinely don't think it makes any sort of difference to my face. I'm probably just wasting product. This is actually quite a lot of concealer. I never usually put this much on. This isn't my like everyday beat, by the way, guys. Like, I am not doing this. This is like kind of, I don't really know, because I feel like it's less than a night out, but it's more than every day. So maybe a dinner? I don't really know. Well, to be fair, my nights out are really only dinners. I don't really ever go clubbing, so maybe this is just my Victoria's Secret Vogue. But yeah, I literally just blend that in like so. Super easy. Did I put too much blusher on? No, I'm not going to put myself down. I'm going to tell myself I look great with this much blusher. Anyways, that is done. It is literally the most easy and quickest thing to blend out. The Huda Beauty, oh, you can tell I took this out with me. The Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder, my best friend. I just go in with a powder puff. My hack is to always tap it first. I always tap it there. I don't know. I think I saw that on TikTok. I don't know whether you have to tap it there on your hand. I mean, I've just done that. I'm pretty sure you can tap it anywhere. But I just tap and then I go on my skin. Literally just like so. So easy, guys. Under the eye. I feel like I'm yet to find something that doesn't 100% crease under my eye. This is definitely the best I've ever got it, but I feel like it's definitely in the prep. I try eye creams. I feel like they make my eyes, under eyes, go more patchy than not. So I don't really know, guys. Also, make sure, one of my tips is to make sure you powder your eyelids, because there is nothing worse personally than when I have all the lines on my eyelid. I really don't like it, guys, and I do notice it quite a lot. Anyways, just a brush like that and just brush it out. Maybe I go to the gym looking like this. Thing is, I would actually go to the gym with a full face of makeup on. That's not what I care about. I don't care if people think, oh, you're trying hard, whatever. It's the fact that I want to go to the spa after, and then obviously I'm not, well, for my skin, I cannot go into a sauna with a full face of makeup on. I'm going to leave this like this, and this is latest problem with the powder going literally everywhere. It is just not really appropriate for my skin. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Huda Original. This is an OG. I've been around the market trying every other bronzer, and have I still been brought back to Huda? Huda, not Huda. I mean, I do love Huda. Does she have any bronzers out? I mean, absolutely, definitely. But Original Huda bronzer. She is the best. I just put this. This is brushes from Primark. It is so good. It's literally my cream and powder contour. Well, not really contour. Bronzer brush. It is so good. And I just put this everywhere, mainly on my nose because I just love that. On the eyelids, just like so. I don't really have a technique or anything to any of my makeup really, let's be honest, but this is definitely one of my faves. Under the chin, even though it definitely does not give me the illusion that I have the sharpest jawline. Why do people lie about that? It does not. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Well, personally, I don't think it does for me. But that is kind of it with the bronzer. I kind of do the rest of my face, assess it, and then figure out whether I need more bronzer on or not, which I usually just add anyways. I actually have my hand on the new Huda Beauty blusher palettes. Guys, they're insane, I'm not gonna lie. Let me get all three shades. Oh my god, wow. Let me get all three shades and show you guys, because they are just insane. So this is like a hot pink. I have more of a nudie, which I feel like is more me, this one. And this orange one. They are just insane. You can't tell me they are not the most stunning palettes you've ever seen. That is so dangerous. If I dropped that right then, I actually would have cried. But I think I'm gonna go, I'm kind of torn between the orange and the brownie. Maybe I use a couple on both, but that's not really the point. The point is that you'll kind of just stick to one. With my makeup, I'm feeling peach because I don't ever do peach, but these colours are really jumping out. This just looks insane. But I'm gonna go with the peach because I don't actually rarely use it. I don't really know what brush. Oh, she actually gave us a brush. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with, I feel like I'm gonna go in with this orange shade. I feel like I've seen Huda kind of twirl them around. Should I just go in with all three? That feels so wrong. am I going to get carried away because this is such a stunning shade? Absolutely. I'm really never used to be a blusher girl. I mean, I don't think I can really say that now. But when I tell you, she literally just goes like this, puts the most blusher on, but she looks insane. To be fair, if I'm trying to do Victoria's Secret, I swear it's a thing that Victoria's Secret use red blusher, I'm pretty sure. But it comes out on their skin tones looking very different. Okay, that looks insane. There is a mirror there, but I don't really want to put it down yet. That's what I know it's like being used. This is still fresh. Do I go in with this? Actually, I'm going to save this, and I think I'm going to go in with it at nearer the end, but I'm just going to leave that to the side because not yet in my routine that I've never done before, so it's not really a routine. I'm literally just trialing out things. I'm going to go in on, I feel like I need to put a bit more bronzer here. Eyes. I don't ever do eyeshadow. Is this palette insane though? The Kylie Cosmetics Kylie Jenner palette. What? I don't know what this is. I think this is it is the nude one. However, I'm still trying to find my shade in here because I feel like everyone's gonna go with a bit too grey, but I'm just gonna go in with the same colour all over my lid. I'm really not an eyeshadow girl because I don't know how to do it. If I did, it would be over for you guys. Like, I would be going out with a cut crease all the time. Let's bring back cut creases and someone come around and teach me how to cut crease because I don't know how to do it, but if I could, game over. Okay, these colours are actually really nice. I'm going in with Cedar and Rust. They're the ones on top of each other, and I feel like this is definitely the colours that I should have been using instead of shadow. I feel like shadow's a bit too grey, not grey but ashy, whereas I want more of a warm colour. So these ones are actually perfect. Okay, thank you, Kylie. Okay, I'm actually quite impressed with how I've done that. Also, Kylie Jenner is my icon, and she puts it all over her lid. She doesn't like leave any bit out, so that's what I'm gonna do because I'm obsessed with her. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have done it right under my eyebrow, but that's fine for now. I'm gonna leave that on. I hope you guys probably clicked on this video thinking, God, this is definitely not what I want to be doing to my face. But I don't know, just playing around with makeup is like fun. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't do it really anymore because I don't actually know why I don't really play around with makeup more than I do. I think it's because I have the whole like, oh, wash my face is actually so long. I'm obsessed. Now, for brows, I've got the new Fenty Beauty Brow MVP. Now, look at the brush on this, and I was like, surely that's not going to be like nice, but it actually like sticks your brow. I don't really know what. I mean, it would be great for blending the pencil, but let's see what this is. It is super, super skinny. This is in shade dark brown, I'm pretty sure. Ultra fine brow. Well, I'm pretty sure I would have picked it up in dark brown because I usually do. I never used to do my eyebrows. Well, I say never used to, like this is like a recent thing. I used to do them all the time and then I stopped doing them. Then when I went out on the weekend, my eyebrows were looking really sparse, so I filled them in and I was like, why do I not fill in my eyebrows anymore? Like literally just get that pencil, get your 16 brows out, get your 2016 brows out and fill them in. Okay, I honestly, I've never understood when people say I'm gonna go off camera to fill in my brows because I can do it on camera, but it's gonna take me so long and I feel like this video is already getting on. So I'm going to go do them off camera, but I literally, there's no technique. I just brush it until I think it looks fine. They come out different every time. They're definitely not sisters, cousins. They're strangers, if I'm being completely honest. But I'm going to do this and then come back. Okay, I don't think I like this brow pencil. It's like really light. Like if I'm just rubbing on my hand, you can't actually really see it. But if you... I don't really know, guys. Please don't let me down. Maybe I need to like, I don't know. I don't think this is for me. The one I was using before, it's not even in here because I probably threw it in the bin. It's probably out of date. It was like a Revolution one. I really don't like this, guys. This is actually kind of upsetting because I love Fenty Beauty, but this isn't for me. I used the Refy one on the weekend and it was gorgeous. I loved it. But this really isn't coming out of anything, and already on the brush it's got all like my makeup on from where it's like so thick on my brows. I'm not a fan of that. I am a fan of the Refy. What is this? It is their brow gel, their flexible lifting gel. And this stuff is really nice. I feel like everyone obviously says do your brows with like the gel and that before you start your makeup because you can wipe the excess off. I honestly don't. Just around my brows it looks really flaky where it's pulling off my foundation, so maybe I should. But this is just a lot better than that Fenty one. I'm actually a bit gutted about that. I had really high hopes because it was Fenty. But yeah, I'm not 100% a fan on that. Next, I'm trying to think what I do next. Maybe brows? No, to be fair, the only thing I've got to do next is eyes, lip, and that's it. So I'm going to go in with curling my lashes. I feel like it's such a taboo thing. Do people curl their lashes? Do people not? I absolutely love curling my lashes. These are the Tweezerman eyelash curlers. Again, I don't have a preference with what eyelash curlers, to be honest. I think they all come out the same. But these ones I just feel like are safe with my eyelashes because I've seen and heard horror stories. Anyways, my new obsession, guys, is tubing mascara. If you're not on tubing mascara, what are you doing? Like, guys, it's so good. This is the MCO Beauty Extend Lash in black. I am also partial to a brown mascara these days, definitely in my more everyday looks, and I do brown mascara on my bottom lashes, not my black. And I also feel like when you use a tubing mascara that it doesn't come off under the eyes because it's not, I don't understand how it works. The science behind a tubing mascara will never work with me. This is so good, this mascara, at giving you like literal false lash effect, as in like you look like you got extensions on, because it's like individual, it does not clump anything together. Anyways, what I was saying was the science behind it does never, but I understand what it means. I'm next going in with the Bye Babes tubing mascara. That was in the brown one, but I'm actually obsessed with this. I've just picked up the black instead. It's so good. The brush is so good. The fact that you don't really get much like excess product, you just get what you need. I'm obsessed with this brush. It's really nice to go in after the one that I just used, but it wraps around your individual eyelashes. Again, no clue, don't know how it works, don't know if that is the real science. It's like oils that wrap around instead of on. So if you guys want to look at a tubing mascara removal, go on TikTok and look at it. It's literally the most satisfying thing. One time I did it though, well, the first time I did it, I held my lashes down, opened my eyes, obviously it all came off, and I genuinely thought it was all my eyelashes that had come off, and I'd never been so scared to open my eyes and look in the mirror to see if I had eyelashes or not. Anyways, it's just a tangent I didn't really need to go on. I really do want to try the Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize. I do have it, however, again, I've been loving the tubing. Now, before I go on, I just dipped my finger in the middle of this. Why am I doing that so much in this video? I'm just going to go in with this champagne-y shade. This is in shade, oh, why is it? I actually don't know. Baby Coral. I'm just going to put that under. Where is she? Why is it going like a really weird, is it cream? Okay, it works with my finger, maybe. Brush has nothing on. Okay, this isn't my favourite, definitely not my favourite colour either, to be fair. It's not meant to be really going on there, it's meant to be going here. It definitely complements my blusher well, however I do feel like I prefer the Rare Beauty. Okay, I'm not really a fan of that, the shimmer, and I have actually started using shimmer quite a lot recently on like my eyes and my face again, because again I stopped doing that. This is the one that I use, the Rare Beauty in shade Exhilarate. And also I love the Vive liquid, the glow liquid light in Ballerina. Ellie uses that, and Ellie we trust because it is so good. Anyways, lips. My favourite lip at the minute, guys, is the Kylie in the shade Kylie, but this Kylie. I feel like they have multiple ones in the shade Kylie. It is so creamy. It's nude. I don't usually go with this colour. 808 Kylie. Oh, 808. Oh no, it's 818. It is so creamy. I feel like some of them are not as creamy as others, but these ones, insane. The colour is gorgeous. I feel like I want to be doing like a different kind of lip. I'm not really too sure. I kind of want to go like more, see, these are all like very similar colours. My go-to is obviously Pivot Talk by Charlotte Tilbury, but I feel like today I want to go a bit lighter on the inner. I might do this, which is a MAC lip gloss. I haven't actually used this shade before. This is the shade 222 Behaved. Oh my god, that is such a gorgeous lip combo. Are you joking? The fact that that lip liner has, I can use it as a lipstick, it just shows how good it is. Oh my god, I love that. That is very not me, however I'm really enjoying it. And for setting spray, there's a fly in here. Last but not least, I'm just going to go in with Brush Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. It's one we all know and love. Oh, so nice. Take these little clips out, and that is my finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit different, and honestly I don't really know how it's gonna go, but I really enjoyed filming it, trying out makeup, just being a girl. I feel like this video so should be filmed when you do your makeup as well. I mean, I always watch YouTube when I do my makeup, but I feel like we were on FaceTime getting ready together and I am obsessed with this glam. I'm actually quite proud of myself. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. I will be back with the vlogs next time. However, I thought why not switch it up and have a little sit down video in the meantime. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!